Hi, I'm Sarah, and today we're going to be making sugar cookies. Sugar cookies are a great holiday treat that everyone can have. Right now I'm getting all my ingredients ready, so I have them ready for when I start baking. People think there's a lot of sugar in sugar cookies because from the name sugar cookies, you just think it's sugar. But actually there's only about 125 milliliters of sugar in sugar cookies. Sugar cookies are a very simple and easy cookie you can make if you're a first-time baker or if you just want a simple, easy cookie to make. The ingredients are 90 milliliters of butter, 125 milliliters of sugar, 1 egg, 1 milliliter of vanilla extract, 2.5 milliliters of baking powder, 2.5 milliliters of salt, and 315 milliliters of flour. You also need 1 egg white. The reason I have 2 eggs here is just to show you that you'll have to have 1 egg white and 1 egg and 315 milliliters of icing sugar. The utensils you'll be using today are a rubber spatula, 2 mixing bowls, a medium one and a larger one, a whisk, a hand mixer or a tabletop mixer, and a baking sheet. Before you start baking, you'll want to preheat your oven to 350. After you do that, you will cream your butter in the larger bowl with your sugar. And you'll do that until it's all combined properly. After you cream your butter, it will look something like this. Before you add your eggs and vanilla, well, more like egg, you should scrape the sides of the bowl, and then you will crack your 1 egg. Make sure there are no eggshells in it, or on you, and then wipe your hands. And you'll add about a milliliter. And then you'll mix those up. When that's done, you'll scrape the bowl again one more time. And then you'll put this to the side. Now you'll add your flour in a separate bowl. Make sure you get all of it. And then you'll add your baking powder and your salt. And you'll mix that till it's completely combined. After you mix it, you have to scrape the side of the bowl, and then you keep doing that until you have no more flour. Next, you flour your clean surface. I use this because it's easier to put the flour on. And then you take your cookie dough and you put it on the counter. And here you'll have to get a little messy. and you scrape your bowl. You can use your fingers, a spatula, whatever you're feeling comfortable to do. And you try and get as much cookie dough out as you can. And then you'll put a little more on top, and you just make it into a ball shape almost. All at the same time, trying to get not as sticky anymore. Once you get to that area where it's not sticky anymore, it's in a ball shape, you'll want to take cling wrap and you'll get a good amount out. You'll put your dough in it and you'll wrap your dough up. And then you'll put this in the fridge for about an hour, or the freezer for about half an hour. So our dough has had time to sit. So now you will take it to your counter and flour it generously. Not too much though. And then you'll take your dough and with a knife, you're gonna put some flour on your rolling pin so your cookie dough doesn't stick to it. Flour on it, and after that you'll take your dough and you'll knead a little bit with your hands till it's a little softer, because it is hard for it being in the fridge. And you'll take your dough and you'll press and you'll roll it, and you'll want to have it about to 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch thick, depends on your preference or how many you want to make. And once you have it to your desired thickness, you'll take your cookie cutters and you'll make all the shapes you want. Get your baking sheet, and you'll bring your baking sheet over and you'll space out your cookies and with good spacing in between them, so when they rise they won't stick together. Be careful when you open the oven, because there will be a blast of hot air. And you carefully put them in and you close, and there you go. I set the timer for 7 minutes, and now we can start making some icing. Let's go. Now that the cookies are done, it has been around 10 minutes, because you should wait until the cookies are about golden brown. So you're going to use an oven mitt and open the oven and carefully take out the cookies. And you're going to use a spatula to carefully take them off of the cooking rack and put them on a cooling rack so you can let them cool faster. Icing for the cookies, you'll need just an egg white, so I'll show you how to separate the egg from the egg whites right now. So you crack your egg as usual, but instead of breaking it in half, you leave the yolk in the eggshell. You can either put the the yolk leave it in the shell and toss it between the shells, or you can toss it between your hands and just put it in a separate bowl, and you can use it for something else, or you can just throw it away. Now that we have our egg whites, we're gonna take our electric mixer and whip them up. So you want to get the egg whites until they're nice and foamy, and so it looks like you put dish soap and you mixed it with water. And now you're going to take 315 mLs of icing sugar, and you're going to mix that up with the egg whites until it becomes icing consistency.
Go.
You're going to put the icing sugar into the mixer now. Now that that's in there, you're going to mix it all together. So that's what it should look like. You should scrape the side of the bowl down so you can get as much as the icing as you want for your cookies. After this, you can separate them into bowls, or you could just put it into a piping bag and decorate, but if you want color, you will separate it into bowls and add 1 to 2 drops of food dye that you want, and then you can decorate your cookies. Now that we are finished making the icing, you can put them into icing bags and just cut the ends like I did, and you can decorate your cookies now. In one of my future videos, I'll be showing you how to decorate them. As you can tell, sugar cookies are really easy to make. You can customize them your own way and have fun with them. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed.